Pompousness. Your party, the people of Ashanti region are telling you some more fairly. You've seen the demonstrations at ECOSO. Just this Wednesday, we did a press conference at Yakovaya with Mamponting Paramount Chiefs at one more catcher say in Kwabena East. That is where a chunk of vote in the Ashanti region is freeba. The good people of the Ashanti region is telling the party Munyamu highest vote if in that region. They say more fairly. Mobile development be a maya. When you hear some of these things as a true person who free region the more urban, your response to that?
Kwame, I know it's not correct. If you are talking about road infrastructure, I'm a civil engineer, and I speak with a certain level of experience and knowledge in that part. This government over the last 4 or 5 years has touched more roads than any government in the history of this country. It's a fact. And you have to do that. What I worry about maybe is the value for money. Value for money, whether that amount of money that was used for this amount of roads could have been used for more. That is another matter. I bet me I can't want. So, and I think we should stop being sectional. We are Ghanaians first. Parties are put into office to run the country. You cannot say me Ashanti, me for Ashanti, yes, me for you, as common, but that is secondary to the fact that I'm Ghanaian. So if I see the government doing something good, I will say it. And areas as I catch on also, road sector, I think they've done a lot much better than most governments have done. It's a fact. Although I have issues with it be a prioritizing certain roads. It is true. Be a Kwabena district. There's a major road. Be Kenya side on a very critical link. I mean, that is a critical, if you want to prioritize, even economic routes of the road, say, so you have to prioritize. And again, Yenisikano. And apart from say Yenisikano, Kakra, Adia 2 cities, near the amount buying 10 cities. That is where the problem is. And even the existence of the so-called procurement agency, I have never believed in because all they do is
upon the time it was a ministry.
Well, I mean, it was during our time, and it's one of the issues that I really never agree with my boss, Mr. Kofo.
It was a ministry.
I never believed in it because I think every entity should understand procurement and do their own procurement. And different types of procurement can be done by different professions. So doctors say procurement, and the same as engineers say because all machines no more kototon, omni. And so if you have a procurement agency that is just issuing letters for selective, the
elective contractors,
that is a big issue. That is a big problem. So who them shown inti mesre minuan ma santifo. Ye o mining na ye Ghana for first. I don't want people to create the impression say Ashanti Force. No, it is wrong. Yes, it is true. Say the massive every party has a base. Until you do things to make sure your base is solid, to ignite your base, create enthusiasm and happiness. But I think what is going on, and again, the political leadership of the party in Ashanti to be up and doing, because that's why we have national security. These signals should be picked up. Say, you talk to them. Any buo kasapa. And yet a hand time, and yet a wave of the hand, as if they were power there. You be a canon, you find you. That is why you have a political machinery in the Ashanti region. So who them shown? And there's national security. They should provide intelligence. It's a failure of intelligence gathering. So the Minister of National Security should hold himself responsible. Should look at himself. How is it that such a thing happened? Nobody picked it up. That was going to happen, so that you alert and do the things. But many ono mako kasa ase cry and sana penina druho ni ankoboni tutu. I mean, what is happening is that I'm saying nobody wants to accept responsibility for the work they are doing.
And this government?
Yeah, and well, I mean, for the work they are doing. So, because monitoring and evaluation, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That is the duty of the chief of staff.
And it's only a ministry.
Well, that is why we have a central authority at the Jubilee House. I've been part of government before. I've worked in the presidency for close to 6 years. I know how these things work. I have considerable experience in these areas. So with them, John. And to name be a seer, either there's a failure of intelligence gathering or it's a failure of communication. Now, BBC and no heads roll. The heads should roll. And to Yanyanisa, people then will not feel enabled and motivated to do the right thing. And to me, Ashanti, there's a lot of roads that have been done in the Ashanti region.
Okay.
But of course, it be a prioritization because me baby I'm vote now I'm making sure at least major link be the mayor.
Okay.
So with them children. But and no cry the young cannot cry. So if you look at the amount of works being done right now around the country, interchanges near there. On that score, I would say that the government has done very well. Yeah. But I mean, there's no reason why an important link is the free muha of Anchor to Insawam should be in this state. First and foremost, it should never be allowed to deteriorate. Engineers, a friend, when it has failed the serviceability limit state, roads should have a maintenance program. And Agana, engineers, because over 3 years, not down. 3 solid years. Within one night, 30 minutes. I mean, there has Ghana Highway Authority Misano. Every road had a supervisor.
Okay.
Every road in the country. So road foreman, road supervisor, to the district engineer, to the regional engineer. I don't know the structure now. But so you have what we call line diagrams. We are reporting on the state of the road frequently. And it is a Tokro PLH, a whole responsibility. And then we used to have the mobile maintenance unit.
Okay. You could see some more rounds near
the
right.
And to me, my quarter room, I see Manso, time I tachometric 7, Yamransa Road, and a say for long periods near the room as young engineers. And vertical alignment, horizontal alignment, near the survey and design department. Mr. Saruku on the boss or highways at the time. So, these things, I don't know what pertains now. But yeah, I'm shocked. And some of the interventions, they're very simple.
Okay.
Look, how is it? Look, there are a lot of small-time contractors. You're probably single-man contractors. To road media and that you do a broom and you many picture. How? And no, and Nasani pay be in a cabia 200,000, it be 300,000. It be my family. Me, I serve on the Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry. Now me a representative of the Ghana Institution of Engineering. Too many contractors in now. Oh, my same mobile. Sikaba, when you been to I advise. What can advise? Me bo me advise here. Says Sikanaba, you're finding nan comarcas for no. So, uche bitu, obuha ne 300,000. A bid you cry 50,000. Di ya no me woman the bit my demonstration. Contractor can say obid my demonstration. Onye.
Very well.
One way any be no doso. And tis any usika e dey bro 100 million. You mu 30 billion cry. Na fitu e wo doso so. Sika wo the ma contractors obi enya bi. Wo mo free cement, iron rods, we ni workers. So, nanso so ubehwe na sika no akese phone kwana edie tuonka ye ne sa enye
many engineer na 18 come 47 after 8